So my ultrasound tech was like, just talk to your doctor. So I go to my doctor, I tell her, and she's like, let's test it. I can test it and like see if it's amniotic fluid. So she does test it and it is amniotic fluid. And she's like, okay, well, I need to send you to the OB/ER so they can make sure that your water didn't break, like that it's not ruptured. Because if the doctor comes in, he is all up in my business, which is fine. I'm about to have a baby. But he gets in there, he's looking around, he's doing his thing, and he's like, your water is intact, your water did not break, you're good, go home. He was not the nicest man. I felt embarrassed because I was like, I did not come in here on my own, okay? I'm having contractions and leaking amniotic fluid and cooking dinner all at the same time.
Hi, my name is Kayla Natalie and I'm a certified birth doula. I would 1000% get a second opinion. Those amniotic tests are kind of similar to pregnancy tests. It's actually very rare to get a false positive. What I'm assuming happened, since you just kept leaking a little bit every once in a while and it kind of felt like pee, is that your hindwaters may have broken. Especially since the ultrasound tech asked you if you had been leaking. It could never hurt to just get checked again, especially if you kind of had off feelings about the doctor, who was just kind of like rude and you kind of felt dismissed. I would 1000% get a second opinion. Knowing if your water has broken is actually a really important thing. If your water has broken, that means that the seal from the outside world, where all of the germs are, to your baby has now been broken, even if it is hindwaters, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is your baby in the amniotic sac. Now, if you have like a big gush, that is where the water has broken. It is broken down right here near your pelvis, where your baby's head is. That's usually what happens if you have a really big gush. Now, if you are like trickling a little bit, you kind of don't know if it's pee, right up here is where your water may have broken. What happens is that water breaks a little bit. Maybe there's like a little bit of a tear or something in the amniotic sac, and it just kind of trickles down and it makes you feel like you've maybe peed. It's important to know if your water has broken because that seal has now been broken, meaning that there is a bigger risk for introducing bacteria to your baby and into your uterus and the amniotic sac. This is both a risk for the mom and the baby. So if you haven't already, I would definitely go back to your provider and say, hey, can you test me again? Can you do a ultrasound? Can you check and see if there is water in my cervix? All of those kinds of things, but 1000% get a different opinion.